We got on the topic of stress. So many people come to yoga for stress relief. If you go around your yoga class and ask people what they benefit most from yoga or why they came to yoga, a lot of them will say because of stress. It's kind of interesting because many people associate yoga with being flexible or flexibility and stretching. But if you ask your students, rarely will you get someone saying they came to yoga to gain flexibility when mostly they came for that stress relief. So stress, there are two kinds of stress: distress and eustress. Distress is a not so good stress. That creates not so great feelings in our body. It's the one where we feel kind of, oh, I can't do this type of stress. That's the stress that many of us come to yoga for. Eustress, on the other hand, is a positive stress. Gravity is a eustress. The stress of the tension of our muscles in order to keep us safe from injury. The stress of deadlines to help us get our work done. The stress of teaching your first yoga class because you know it's going to be awesome. The stress of homework or your regular work or your life or school, that kind of stuff. Just regular life stress is eustress. It's meant to serve us. But all in all, stress is stress. It's not good, it's not bad. Stress is sort of neutral. It's just there. So one of the things I want you to do is look a little bit more into stress. Do a little bit of research on the two kinds of stress and get to know stress so that you can explain it and explain what you're doing and how yoga helps to alleviate some of that stress or that negative stress that many of us have. So do a little bit of research, look up stress. I'm sure there are some Pinterest things I can think. I'm thinking always like of infographics. Pinterest, eustress versus distress, and there's like lists on the sides. So look that up. I always do like to go to Pinterest occasionally because I'm a visual person, so infographics are great. But you might read some different articles, blog posts, yoga places. Just make sure that if you're getting any factual type of information or things regarding stuff that should be like from a reputable source, make sure that it is a reputable source. So you're not just reading someone's blog post and taking their word for it. So there are some great websites out there. Just check into them and make sure you're reading the right stuff. Websites, books, the library. I don't think anyone does that anymore, but research is always good. So please do some research on stress.